start your presentation. We are going in mute. Okay. Please, everyone, listen carefully. Whatever question you have, please ask the question to Samira. This is the time to check her in-depth knowledge. Okay, about any topic. Yeah, over to you, Samira. Thank you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can
Oh,
see also. We can hear you also, Samira.
okay. So today we're gonna be talking about chart of accounts. Chart of accounts is a list of general ledgers accounts that records the organization transaction or a company's transaction. Each general ledger consists of account numbers, name, and control information. There are three types of chart of accounts. We have operating chart of account, group chart of account, and country or alternative chart of account. Operating chart of account, these are general ledgers accounts which are used to meet daily needs in the company, and it operating chart of accounts to do like is the day to day. They are created in order to run the day-to-day operation of the company as far as like the daily expenses, revenues, and all different accounts. The operating chart of account is assigned to a company code which is mandatory, and the operating chart of accounts too controls the length of the general masters, the length of the general masters, which is maximum 10 numbers, and it also controls the languages of the general master. And without the operating chart of accounts, we cannot create with the general master that because we need the operating chart of accounts in order to um, create the general master. And the operating chart of account is connected to a company code, and it can also be created to um, different company code. So some of the advantages of so before the general ledger master is created under the chart of account, and which is used also to post daily expenses and revenue. And some of the advantages of the operating chart of account is uniformity in the general ledger master and minimization of general account, because operating chart of accounts can be connected to several um one operating chart of accounts can be connected to several company codes. And also one another advantage is the cross costing is costing accounting possible, where a company can be working international, and the general ledger of that company the general ledger of that company. So if a person is working, let's say if the person was working in India and the person has to travel for business to United States of America, and if they have to pay that person due to the time spent in the United States of America, the person has they're going to use the account from the United States of America in order to do the journal entry and to pay the person. And I think that is all for operating chart of account. Um, Country alternative chart of account, and sorry, for operating chart of account too, it's mandatory, and it's mandatory for the operating chart of account to be assigned to the company code in all companies. Country alternative chart of account, it contains a list of So I had to put a diagram here, but I didn't find the exact diagram I was looking for to connect the different chart of account. So the country alternative chart of account contains a list of all general ledgers accounts that are required to meet the operating country's legal requirement. So if the country's legal requirement is if the country does not need if let's say the company does not meet the operating chart of account does not meet the country's legal requirement, you're being obliged to use um, the alternative chart of account. And the alternative chart of account is optional. It's just required when it does not meet the requirement of the operating country's it does not meet the requirement. And then the group chart of account contains a list of general ledgers account that are used by the entire company, and it's also used to the group chart of account is also used to consolidate the company's report. And this chart of account too is also an optional chart of account. And that's the end of my presentation. Is there any question?
Very nice presentation. First of all, Samira, thank you so much. Pallab, do you have any question?
Thank you.
Ashraf,
No,
do you
sir.
have any?
It's
Okay.
No, sir.
all information are there.
Okay, I have one question I want to ask. Samira, let's say I have one cement business in India
Mm-hmm.
and I have gold business in Dubai and I have
Mm.
software business in United States of America. Okay. I have
Okay.
three legal entity. One entity I have created in India for cement business. For gold business, I have created in Dubai, and for software business, I have created in United States of America. How many operational chart of account would you recommend for my business,
Okay. Can you repeat
and
the
why?
question one more time? I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Can you repeat the question one more time? I'm sorry.
Okay, so imagine my
Mm-hmm.
company name is ABC Private
Mm-hmm.
Limited. Okay, and you are a consultant. Let's say you are working in the Deloitte, and Deloitte deployed me for my company. Okay, to implement the SAP. Okay,
Okay.
and my company is having branches in three countries: one India, another Dubai,
Mm.
and one in America. Okay, okay, but
Okay.
but in India, I'm doing cement business. Cement, you know, right?
Yes, sir. I know cement.
And in Dubai, I'm doing gold business, gold and jewelry business.
Yes, sir.
And in United States of America, I'm doing software related business.
Yes,
So I
sir.
have three company doing three different kind of businesses. So
Yes.
how many chart of account would you recommend for me?
You said how many operating chart of account would I recommend for you?
Yes, correct. Absolutely right.
Uh, okay, let me think real quick.
No problem. Take your time. If you tell many, then why? If you tell one, then why? You have to tell me pros and cons of telling multiple or telling one. Okay? Because I have taught you this thing.
Yes, sir. Mm, I'm going to use one one of I can use one operating cost of account for the three. I'm getting confused. I think. I can use one operating cost or one operating chart of accounts for the three company codes because the operating costs of account can be cross-sectional. Okay, I'm trying to put my thoughts together. I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem. You have to tell me what is called cross cost accounting. Samira, what is called cross cost accounting?
Cross cost accounting is when cost is being run from a different company or a different country
Good.
using this.
Yeah. Different cost center of one company code to different cost center of another company code,
Another
different
company.
functional area to one company code to different functional area of another company code. When you want to book the cost, that is known as a cross cost accounting. That is very basic example. Now same question you have to ask to the business. Okay, you have to ask to the business either they have any requirement that they will do the cross cost accounting. If they say that they want to do the cross cost accounting, then you have to have the single operational chart of account. Okay, because if you don't use single operational chart of account, then cross cost accounting is not possible.
Yes.
So that question you have to ask to the business, and you have to tell them what is called cross cost accounting. You have to
Yes.
tell them, okay, that one cost center of one company to another cost center of another company code. If you want to book any cost transfer, any cost allocation, then you must have the single operational chart of account. Otherwise, you will not be able to allocate the cost. You got it, Samira?
Yes, sir.
So they will tell that if they want to book any cost from India company code to Dubai company code or Dubai company code to USA company code, if they have such kind of requirement, then they have to use single operational chart of account. If business is telling that my India company code never do any kind of transaction with Dubai or USA, then it up to them. If they want to use even different operational chart of account, then they can still use it. Okay.
Oh, yes, sir.
But in reality, I have also told you 99% company goes for single operational chart of account.
Yes.
Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So you got it right. And what basis you'll be deciding the how many number of operational chart of account is required?
Can you explain it one more time?
Let's say if India company code is not doing any cross cost accounting with Dubai,
Mm-hmm.
okay, or
Yes.
Dubai is not doing any cross cost accounting with the USA, or USA is not doing any three company code are not doing any kind of cross cost accounting, then
Yeah.
you can propose separate operational chart of account. Possible. But if they
Okay.
say that no, my all these three company code will do the cross cost accounting, then you must suggest single operational chart of account. There is no option. Okay,
Okay.
is it clear? First point.
Yes.
But listen very carefully. But if they say that my Dubai company code is never do any kind of cross cost accounting with the US and India, I need separate operational chart of account. You have to still convince them, no, don't use separate operational chart of account. You tell them the disadvantage part. You tell them that in future if you want to do any kind of cross cost accounting, then it won't be possible. So better don't go for multiple operational chart of account. These are the challenges you'll face in the long term, maybe. Okay, so you have to convince them, you have to tell them. Is it clear?
Yes, it is. Yes, sir.
Clear, right? So
Yes.
that is how you have to decide. Okay, na? Is it clear, right?
Yes, sir, it is.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It was really nice presentation. Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot, Samira. Thanks. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.